Hello, welcome back to part 2 of the introductory tutorial on applied chords. Now I want to look at applied chords in minor. So here on the screen we have all the applied chords in major, so I'll move down here and I've got all the diatonic triads in the minor. So as you recall, we can create applied chords to any stable major or minor triad. So that means the 2 is not possible, but 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We can create applied chords. So the 3 chord, we've actually, if you recall from last semester, when we studied the natural 7 chord, it already functions as 5 in the key, a 5 of 3 or 5 of the relative major. So that we've already seen. The 7 to 3 is the same thing as can be conceived of as a 5 of 3. 5 of 3, 5, 7 to 3, going to 3 is the exact same progression as a 7, 7 with the lowered root. And with very little alteration, we can make the 2 chord, the diminished chord, a leading tone 7th chord just by simply adding a 7th. But again, we've got to note the construction, the intervallic construction of the leading tone fully diminished 7th chord. So B to A is a minor 7th. The A is going to have to be altered to an A flat. So now moving forward, let's see what kind of alterations we create. So again, we can even just simply go up and borrow from the applied chords to D minor. That was the 2 chord in the major. Now it's the applied chord to the 4 chord in minor. But look now and see how they're different scale degree alterations. So let's just review going from the bottom. Do, re, still re, no need to alter that because re to me is a half step. So do, re, me. Now it's mi, do, re, mi, going to fa. So in order to create the 5 of 4, again, you're altering the 1 chord just like you were in the major, but you have to do more alterations or different kinds of alterations to it. You have to raise that 3rd, me to mi, and in the leading tone 7th chord, you're going mi, sol, te, and ra. So very different look in terms of scale degrees, even though the pitches are the exact same pitches as the applied chords to 2 in the minor, in the major. Okay, let's keep going here. So let's go back up and find that these chords that were 5 of 5 in the major, 5 of 3 in the major, and now they become 5 of 5 and the leading tone 7th chord of 5. Once again, taking note of the differences in scale degrees. So it's fa to fi to sol, and note that the F natural, which is lay, is now going to be made F sharp, which is la. So it's fi, la, do, me. That's the leading tone 7th. and the 5 of 5 is re, fi, la, do. Okay, continuing on. Now here, again, there's a half step. We have the bass root goes sol to lay to the 6th chord. That's just a half step already, so no need to raise it. In other words, the 5 of 6 in the minor, you don't need to raise a leading tone. It's already there. But what you do have to do, as you can see here, is lower the 7th. Now on the, so just again to review the solfege. So we have sol here in the bass, stays sol as the leading tone to the 6th, sol, te, B flat becomes ra, and then that, I don't even know what the solfege is for the lowered scale degree, the lowered fa. Not a very common chord, by the way. What much more common is to have the 5/7 of 6. So here is me, sol, te, and ra. And the final one here, oops, sorry. Moving on to the G, let's go to one of the applied chords that go to G. So here we have the 5/7/7. Again, the leading tone becomes la to te. So let's actually go through step by step from the bottom. Do, re, remains re, to me, mi, fa, fi, sol, remains sol, leading tone to lay, la, te, and of course I don't need to remind you that when you actually write the leading tone 7th in minor or the dominant in minor that leads to 1, you have to raise the te to T, but you've been doing that for a long time. Let's listen to these. Here's the leading tone 7th on the top. It has a different feel than the major. Of course, it's starting with this minor. Let's listen to the dominant 7ths, applied chords. Okay, so that's the end of this introductory tutorial on all the major and minor, all the applied chords in major and minor keys.